thousands of years, House Forrester has been loyal bannerman to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolf's Wood, they've harvested the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by one rival house who seeks to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Dudes, det er ComKean her. Og velkommen til Game of Thrones.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Okay, så jeg er så Lord Forresters squire.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
Yeah. Må ikke lige, vi kan klare det. There we go.
It's a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
You do it.
You're his squire. It's your job, not mine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Håber jeg er gammel nok til at
Robb
drikke.
Stark, the king in the north!
The king
in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye! Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
So I'm no longer a squire?
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Og vent til i morgen, så tror jeg det bliver mig, der outranker dig. Så synligheden så er Garrett vild efter at komme i en krig.
My armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Os der har set serien, vi ved nok godt, hvad der kommer til at ske.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Har på fornemmelsen, at Robb Stark ikke
Nice
bliver
night for a
konge.
wedding.
Hvorfor er de våben alle sammen? De er klar til at
Not
kæmpe.
that he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Run!
Vi er nødt til at komme tilbage nu.
We need to get back to camp!
Åh Gud. Lord Frey har forrådt os. Jeg kan komme tilbage til Forrester.
Garrett, we have to get back!
Vi er nødt til at gøre noget for at redde Roderick. Måske skal vi redde os selv.
Ready, boys!
Det ser ikke godt ud det her, dudes.
Whoa!
Kan jeg gøre noget?
Shoot that one!
Åh nej. Nej. Åh.
Look out!
falder sammen over mig. Også lige på et hængende hår. Nu. Jeg ender med at dø. Jeg overlever ikke til hans våben. Jeg har brug for et våben. Death by horse. Der er ikke nogen særlig heldig måde at dø på. Få en hest med over sig.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Åh Gud.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Giv mig så det våben, mand.
Hold free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Well, the phrase says time. Don't run,
Han er såret.
Guard this with your life.
Han klarer den ikke uanset hvad.
Where it belongs. There's no time to... I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Åh Gud. Au, det kan ikke gøre. Det kan ikke gøre noget på det. Åh Gud.
God, that song's cool.
Episode 1. Iron from Ice. Jeg kan stadig huske scenen, da jeg så den i tv-serien. Og Robb Starks blev savet ned sammen med sin mor, sin kone, sit ufødte barn. Det er det, jeg lærte, at man ikke skulle holde med nogen i Game of Thrones. Lad os se, hvor er vi henne. Det ser ud som om vi er kommet i sikkerhed. Jeg ved ikke, hvorfor han skal glitche sådan, når han går. Det gør han, går bacon derovre. Og blod der. Det ser jeg måske for tidligt.
Fresh.
Ja, er der nogen, der har brug for hjælp? En død gris. Død bacon. Det brænder derovre. Garrett, han er typen, der ikke kan lade sådan noget være. Han er naiv. Han er god. Og det så skændt med at koste ham livet.
That's father's car.
Hans fars vogn. Han er allerede hjemme.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Åh Gud.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
De dræber min gris.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Det kommer ikke til at ske.
That
3 mod 1.
sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off
Jeg har haft
my
værts.
land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Det kommer ikke til at ske, for helvede.
Come get it, you bastard.
Okay, nogle store kriger er til syden ikke.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a
Det overlevede han ikke. Kom så. Kom så, Garrett. Mit ben. Du er nødt til at gøre dig af med ham, Garrett.
Please! I beg of you!
Der er
I
ikke...
have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! No, please!
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Rid, mens du kan. Og kom ikke tilbage. Jeg tror, det her det var hans første kills. Nu har han til sydlandet ikke så ondt i benet mere. Nu kan jeg godt løbe på det.
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Åh nej.
I tried to stop them.
De fortjener i hvert fald ikke nogen noget, de her 3 dudes. Jeg er ked af, den sidste slap væk.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Jeg tror kun, der er en tilbage, Garrett. Og du lod ham slippe væk.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Au. Au. Åh Gud. Åh Gud. Jeg tror altså ikke man gør mere.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Jeg tror vi har prøvet det der værre.
For me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important, then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
No problem. Det kan jeg sagtens se. God som
Go on.
ny.
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Altså ikke nogen ordentlig trone det her. Der er hverken nogen pigge eller takker man kan sidde på og være totalt ubehagelig.
The Ironwood Grove.
Så er der mere vi skal kigge på her. Der er våbenskjold. Eller i hvert fald skjold.
An Ironwood shield.
Ja.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Okay. Vi er lidt stolte af os selv her i i Ironwood. Men det er okay, det er okay.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Skal jeg vise dig, mand? Nu stjæler vi lige, hvad han har gode ting her, vi kan tage. Det synes han ikke noget mod.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Nej.
Yes.
Det er ulækre.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Hvorfor spørger de mig?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Oh no.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Jeg går ud fra, at Duncan ved bedst.
That settles it then.
Hvis han tror, The Wall er sikker,
You
så
can
tror
have
han
my horse.
kommer til at tage
And I'll
fejl.
see you have plenty of food, but we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Winter's coming, dudes. Winter's coming.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Så er det det, der skal til.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Hvad betyder det?
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Hvad er det, det betyder for
Tell
helvede?
only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Selvfølgelig ikke.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
Remember,
ice.
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house. We will see each other again.
Vi får se. Ikke alle, om nogen overhovedet, der kommer tilbage fra The Wall. The Wall plejer at være en endestation.
Garrett, wait!
Og det der, det får han ikke noget af på The Wall. Men anyways dudes, det her var første afsnit i min Game of Thrones serie for Telltale Games, Winter's Coming. Jeg har glædet mig helt ekstremt meget til det her spil. Jeg håber I vil se det. Jeg håber meget det er noget I vil se mere af. Det her det var første afsnit af episode 1. Der kommer, jeg tror det er 6 episoder, og jeg glæder mig som et lille barn. Winter's coming dudes. Winter is fucking coming. Yeah.